Since this is a topic I know a lot about, as far as why we blow ourselves up in our car, don't. This video on the Facebook group about the kid lighting a lighter. It was a lighter. They're cooking meth or something in the car. Blue flames, yeah, it all falls in line. Happens a lot in parking lots, while they're driving down the road, everything. So, that being aside, that's just a drug video. That's all it is, since they're recording while they're cooking meth or something. But anyway, underground storage tanks, USTs, those things that are underneath your feet while you're filling the gas, those... Gone are the days of burying tanks in the ground. They don't do that anymore. They essentially encapsulate them in a concrete bunker. They're on a cradle. The tanks are set down. They're concreted over. And then they have the access ports and all this other stuff. But those USTs are then bonded. The tank itself is, of course, sealed, and it's got all sorts of coatings on the inside and the outside. They got leak detection systems. But the UST has a grounding cable that goes to it directly to the ground, buried in there, so it makes a good ground contact. Then through the piping system, you have the bonding. And when I say bonding, anytime you take a fluid, I don't care if it's water, gasoline, any liquid that goes through a pipe, whether it be metal or plastic, creates what we call an agitation of the molecular structure of the fluid, which then generates electricity. So anytime a fluid flows through a pipe, it creates static charge. Now, this pipe carries this static charge and it waits for somebody that is grounded, because electricity always seeks a ground. So therefore, in order to prevent and give a path for that molecular agitation and the static charge, it goes down through the grounding cable and discharges itself. Well, when you transfer to another container from the tank, i.e. the container being your car, you have to have a bonding cable or a path for that electrical charge to go. Because when you pump it through the gas pump into your car, you are, of course, creating that molecular agitation and creating a static charge. So, that's why your pump handle, the nozzle, is metal. The metal goes into the actual filler neck, which is metal. Okay, it's bonded to the tank. So that static discharge from pumping into your tank then goes all the way back down to the UST, through the UST, and back down to the grounding cable, which gives a path of discharge for electrical systems that are going on throughout. Now, where we have a problem is we get into our car, we slide our behind over the seat. Hey, static charge. You ever rub a balloon on your head? Yeah, same thing. So the thing is, the younger people are going to be the ones that blow themselves up more than the old people. Why is that? Because the younger people slide into the car real quick, they open the door to get back out, they slide right back out, they don't touch anything. They just open the door and jump out. Well, guess what? Us old folks, we have to have help. So we grab the door jamb to pull ourselves out. We touch metal before we get to the gas tank. The young ones, they jump out, bound over to the pump handle, and go to touch it, and kapooey! The static discharge goes to the pump handle, and Bob's your uncle, you blow up. Yeah, but keep in mind, the fuel fire is only going to be at the external part of the fuel tank. So if you just shut the pump off and use a fire extinguisher, it'll go right out, because there's not enough air for the lower flammability or upper flammability limit in the tank to actually blow the gas tank up. So all you're burning is the vapor right there where it's touching enough oxygen and enough fuel to create a fire. So if you put it out of the fire extinguisher, you're over. That's it. That's as simple as it gets. Hope that answered your question.